Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of configuration for NSE 3000. Right. So in this video, what we'll be doing is we'll demonstrate how to set up the L2tp remote VPN server on NSE 3000, and then we will also demonstrate how to set up the remote VPN client on Windows. Right. So let's begin the configuration. So as part of this configuration, what we will be doing is we will be setting up the VPN server, defining the pool range, and then we will configure the tunnel shared secret, and then we will configure the username and password. Once this configuration on the server is done, then what we will be doing is we'll be setting up the remote VPN client on the on Windows. Right, so this will be open. So as part of that, we need to make this mandatory registry setting change. This enables the remote VPN client configuration to work even if it is behind NAT. Right. Then we'll configure the remote VPN client software, and then we'll enable PAP security for the remote VPN client, and then we'll trigger the tunnel. Okay. So let's start the configuration. So we are at NSE. We go to the configuration. We go to the edit configuration, and then we go to VPN, and then click on L2tp over Ipsec. Then enable the L2tp VPN over Ipsec. Define the DHCP client pool range. Right? Make sure that this IP address doesn't overlap with any existing interface on the NSE 3000. So it should be different. Right? Then configure the tunnel shared secret password. So that will be okay. Once that is done, then we'll go ahead and configure the users for the remote VPN. So we will say VPN user2@gmail.com. You can put here the genuine email address, right? Make sure that the username is in email format. Okay, so networks.com. Okay, click on add, then save this configuration. Verify that the configuration is getting sent. Now what we will do is we will go ahead and configure the VPN client on Windows 10. So the first step for doing that is make sure that we do the registry setting change. So what I will do is I'll just copy paste the string. So first go to the command line. Make sure that you run in administrator mode. So run that as an administrator. Copy paste the string. Verify that you receive this indication that the operation was successful. Once this is done, then what you can do is go ahead and configure the VPN client. So how do we do that? Is you go to the settings, say add VPN, right? Then select the VPN provider as built-in Windows. Then provide connection name. It can be any connection name, just in string. So we'll say L2tp VPN. Okay, then server IP address would be 113.193.10.10. Make sure that I just verify that 113.193.10.10. Then VPN type should be L2TP with pre-shared key. Pre-shared key, you make it here, you give the tunnel pre-shared key. Okay. Then you configure the type of sign-in info. It should be username and password. So VPN user2@cambiumnetworks.com. Then you configure the password. Save this configuration. Next step is to enable the PAP authentication for this connection. So you navigate to the control panel, network and internet, network connections. So you will see your new VPN client connections. Go to properties, click on security, enable allow these protocols. So we'll enable the PAP authentication. Click OK. Next is now trigger the tunnel. So we go to the new VPN connection and click advance. So this shows that the tunnel got established successfully.